Hey guys, it's E. Welcome back. It's part 2, Luminosity Gaming versus Liquid. This is ECS Finals. This is the second pistol round. They have switched sides, so you have Luminosity Gaming on CT side, Liquid on T side. And again, just like part 1 and all pistol round demos, we're going to go over 4 things to look for. That's very basic and important when establishing a strategy on pistol round. We're gonna look at the Freezetime buys, who buys what, and uh, the utility loadout, the defaults, where the CTs default right away, how the T's default, if they're gonna default for an execute. The third thing is how the T's execute their strategy, like where the smokes go, the timing, where the people exit from or burst out of, and then along with executes, we're going to go over the CT holds, how the CT holds if the execute, if they counter flash, counter smoke, all these other things. And then the fourth and last thing is if there's a bomb plant, we'll see how the T's play their post plant positions. And opposite of that, we're going to see how CTs retake. So let's get it started. First off, we'll go with terror side. We have Nitro, Simple, Elise, and JDM on Glocks and Armor. Hiko has a smoke and a Tech 9. That's really weird. Normally, if you have a smoke, uh, you'd buy like flashes along with it, and you'd be giving up the one with a Tech 9 because you don't have armor. You're gonna get body shot a lot, and it's just not useful. With you'd rather give that Tech 9 to your star player or your best pistoler. I'd give it to Simple, but he's holding it as he's the best player, I guess, pistoler, but without armor, that's really not a good idea. And then on the CT side, we have Fur, FNX, Taco, and Cold Zero with USPs and armor. Fallen has a decoy, smoke, and the kit. CTs always have to have a kit. You can have a smoke, flash, counter flash. You can use that as counter flash, counter smoke. You can buy a nade to nade them down. I guess they trust in the smoke and the kit. They don't really need um, a nade. So that's the freeze time buys. We'll go see, press play and see how they execute. Or the next thing we're gonna look for is the CT and T side defaults. So as you can see, let's pause it now. Let's look at the map. We have Simple and Hiko Ivy. JDM drop bomb back at T-Con or Brown Halls. And he's gonna watch the T connector push. Taco's Ivy. And then if you saw earlier, Fallen and FNX walked all the way down the side of connector, this wall. Where's my mouse? Okay, no mouse. Well, they walked down from T-Con side, looking at from connector, looking at T connector, and walked down all the way to ladder room. So they have two guys in ladder room. Coldzera ran up long, and he's holding brown halls. So Coldzera's angle is brown halls. He's holding B alone. They have first holding connector. So the info here is they're gonna hold A. They think it's gonna be an A hit. And they're playing really aggressive as the CT side. Well, Fallen and FNX are playing aggressive CT side, playing in ladder. I wouldn't advise that because you have USPs and going down ladder is a close range. As you can see, Taco has that long range, mid range on Ivy. It's a better fight, against Glocks. If you can go Ivy, Connector is watching T-Con. If they come out of there, or A main, if they come out of A main. And then Cold Zero is all the way up in upper, so he sees everything in brown halls, all the way down to white halls. So he knows none of the terrorists are there, so it's gonna be an A hit. So they called it right in the beginning. Alright, let's keep going. We'll stay on Hiko because he has the Tech 9 and Smoke. So Simple is fighting Taco, they see each other. Tries to get a little peek. Taco doesn't over peek, Taco actually falls back because he sees Simple there. It's also close range. Simple hides, waiting for the trade frag. They don't see anything. Taco doesn't peek at all. Elige and Nitro are still at ladder. They're waiting if there's a push. Peeking. Shoulder peeks just to make sure there's no push. Go back to Hiko. Hiko's gonna do a set smoke. So that's their default. Second part, default. We went over the freeze, what they bought, the default, and now here's how the execute's gonna happen. Hiko's throwing the smoke. It's gonna land in connector area. So it's blocking off connector, so JDM can come in this way. Simple's gonna fight Taco over here. So JDM can come out of T-connector without really paying attention to deep. Ivy area, he still has to watch if they're here, sandwich, or back here, back bomb. This is gonna be smoked off, so really he only has to look if they're on bomb train, back of this train, sandwich, backstop, where Simple is gonna be backstabbing if Taco fights JDM. Simple is there to fight Taco and get the backstab. Or Simple, if there's no fight, he's gonna lurk here and wait. If their teammates rotate this way, he doesn't know where anyone else is. The important part here is Hiko's gonna back up JDM, and Elige and Nitro are gonna pop two guys down ladder room. Down ladder room. And let's see how this goes. They're gonna wait for the pop. Also to note, Hiko threw that at 50 seconds. Remember in the first part, Fallen threw his smoke at 150, I think. 150 or 145, 140 at that time. So this is the time they're doing this. And then you saw Nitro and Elige, they hit the ladder first before dropping, so they don't get that much fall damage. You can't just drop down ladder, you'll take fall damage. And you see Nitro killed Fallen, who was on the right. FNX got the trade kill, but Elige is there to get the trade kill. So I don't think they were expecting more than one person to go ladder. That happens. JDM's here. They see two guys die. The smoke is like deep connector. Taco doesn't fight JDM. He actually falls back. Hold still back here. So let's go look at how Fur plays it. He falls back. Gets a nice shot on the leash. Reaction shot. Falls all the way back bomb. Hiko. Taco. Simple loses the fight. So Taco and Fur are fighting together. Cold Zero comes in the back. JDM got the plant. Kill. And it leaves Taco back here in the fight without armor. He didn't have armor. He got hit once in the body and then headshotted. They got the bomb down, which is fine. You ultimately want to win the round, but the next best thing is a bomb plant. You also want to do the most amount of damage. And the bad thing is you gave them a Tech 9, which is fine because they're going to buy SMGs and rifles in the second round anyways. So it's fine to give them a Tech 9 if you die. Bomb was planted. Fallen Smoke wasn't really utilized. He died right away. I don't know where he was going to throw it if he was ladder. Probably throw it T connector. JDM and Hiko. The good thing about the terrorist hit or strategy was they hit A from 3 different sides. They hit it from ladder, A main, and Ivy. It was just that the counter terrorists were kind of prepared with it. They had 4 guys on A. And the important part was they took fights and fell back. They didn't re-peek and push forward. They had already 2 guys forward, which was FNX and Fallen, to get a lot of the info and do the first couple damage. And as CTs, you wanna, if you get the information, you fall back and use the long range to your advantage. And that's what Taco did. He saw there was Simple there, fought, fell back, and then got the kill on Simple, who was pushing. Simple was pushing him. He just held an angle, waited for Simple to come, and one tapped. It's fine if they get the bomb down. You have 2 guys, and you have so much control of A. Fur and Taco fell all the way back, gave him A, but also watched connector and watched from Ivy. And because they knew Coldier was coming up from behind. So that's one thing you have to look at demos. You have to look at how the teams position themselves and the timing of it all. Luminosity as a T hit it quick. And they also did an aggressive CT side as well. Whereas Liquid, they had like sort of aggressive passive style. They went passive and then aggressive. Whereas Luminosity CT was aggressive and then passive. It really depends on the situation, on what you should do. But as you can see, Luminosity is really good at getting those one taps from long range with pistols. And their T side, they're really good at executing and watching the angles. It was just unfortunate that Elige got one tap coming out, but he had the angle right. The only bad part is for Liquid on T side, if they're coming out of A main, there's just so many angles you have to watch out for. And the smoke didn't really block off Fur. It was a useless smoke. Didn't really do anything. So I don't know if that's a good smoke to use. I like Fallen Smoke. That was like sandwich over here. So it blocks off a lot of angles, long range angles. But that's what Liquid did on their T side against Luminosity. That's it for me. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, watch other videos. Thanks for watching. And I'll hopefully upload more videos coming up. Usually I only do like 2 or 3 a week, but hopefully I can start doing it daily, and I'll be going into different other rounds like eco rounds. This is just starting off, see how it goes, just making videos, get used to it. So thanks for watching. That's it for me. From me. Don't forget, good luck, have fun, and